Very glad to see you. Good afternoon, dear students. Welcome to our lesson. I'm very glad to see you. Hopefully you are staying safe at home. As you know, in our previous lessons we have learned with you about plagiarism, how to avoid plagiarism, citing, different versions of citing. And today we'll deal with footnote and endnote. Before starting, I would like to ask you a question. Do you know what is footnote and endnote? When to use it, how to use it, where to use it? Have you ever thought about it? Try to guess. Okay, whatever your guessings, hopefully today you will get the answers to these questions, and hopefully you will have useful information from this video lesson. So what is footnote and endnote? As you know, we have learned with you different types of citing, including APA style, MLA style, Vancouver style, and citings, they are usually of for example, in APA style they use bracket citing, while in Vancouver style they use footnote citing, and mostly footnotes and endnotes are used in Chicago manual citing. So today we will be talking about, and I will try to explain what is footnote and endnote and where to use it. So as you see, footnote, as a name signifies, is a note appearing at the bottom of the page to cite relevant sources, references, or provide additional details with respect to the definite portion of the text above it. It is used to simplify or add more detailed information to the text mentioned on that page. Footnote is expressed in the form of a superscripted number or a symbol just after a word or sentence whose cross-reference is given at the bottom of the same page, found in book, research papers, documents, articles, etc. So as you see, the main feature of footnote is that it appears at the bottom of the same page. And it gives further information, or it refers to the source that the information is taken from. So it gives detailed information, or it can give referencing as well. So here you can see example of footnote. So footnote reference mark, then here you have a footnote text at the bottom of the page, but usually footnote reference marks, they come after the text or words that you want to give further information about. So then at the end of the page you have this kind of horizontal line, and then you have footnote text where you usually include the name of the author, then the name of the source, where it was published here, and page number. Here is one more example. So you can see here footnote marker in some topic text, then there is a corresponding footnote number and comment. You can the text can be just simply inserted by clicking and typing there. So here you can click and type, and you will have your footnote text. So endnote. What's endnote? Endnote can be understood as a note found at the end of the document or the book, or a section of the book containing sources of facts or information and extraneous information on the points used in the text. Endnotes are primarily used to cite the authors and titles of the source used in the text, and arranged in a chronological order concerning references used. They are denoted by numbers or sometimes symbols as an asterisk. They can be found in research papers, articles, essays, etc. So as you can see, and as it can be observed from its name, EndNote appears at the end of the document, and this is one of the main differences between footnotes and EndNotes. And they can be found at the end of the book, at the end of the chapter, at the end of the research paper, essay, and these kind of things, which mainly refer to research stuff. So pay attention to the pictures, to the location of the footnote and endnote, which will clarify and clearly state you the difference between a footnote and endnote. So in the first picture you can see example of footnote, and that it appears at the end of the page, of the same page where you want to insert the source of the information, or where you want to insert extra information, further information that you would like your reader to know, or you would like your reader to look through in order to be able to understand what you are going to speak about, what you are speaking about in your paper. And endnote comes at the end of the whole document. At the end of the, and these are one of the main differences. So key differences between footnote and endnote. Please look at the table, read the table, and it will be easy for you to understand that footnotes and endnotes, they have differences, differences concerning three things. They are meaning, concerning position, and concerning contents. Concerning the meaning, footnote refers to the supplemental piece of information published at the bottom of the page, while endnote implies a note printed at the end of the book or particular section of the book. So position, footnote comes at the end of the same page, and endnote appears at the end of the document, the whole document. Footnote concerning the contents, footnotes an abbreviated edition of an in-text excerpt, and endnotes are detailed information referring to the sources. So we have, in our previous lessons, we have talked about different types of citations: APA style, MLA style, Vancouver style, Chicago manual style. As you know, in APA style we use brackets for giving references, but can we use footnotes as well in APA style? What do you think? Can we use? The answer is yes. Why? Because footnotes are not only used for citing references. You can use footnotes as well to give further information, detailed information of the piece, to the piece of the information that you would like your reader to know about. And when you want to give this further information, but you cannot do it within your paper, so you just insert a footnote and you give detailed further information there. And it can be done in APA style as well. So, difference between footnote and endnote concerning meaning. A footnote can be described as a note shown at the bottom of the page that gives extraneous information to the reader and refers to a particular part of the text. On the contrary, endnote is used by the author to give credit or reference to the text appearing at the end of the essay or book. So endnote can be used only for referencing and giving credit to the sources. Second, so this is a difference concerning to the position, which is very clear to all of you, I think, because we have mentioned it several times. Footnotes appear in the footer page of the work, while endnotes appear in the end of the document, at the end of the document. Okay, while footnote is nothing but abridged extension of an in-text excerpt, conversely, endnote is mainly used by the author to quote references or provide information about the external sources. Okay, this was the end of our presentation. It's the end of the presentation. I hope you understand it clearly, and I hope that it was of some use for you. Thank you for your attention for this presentation.